Did it start recording?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, thank you. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Candice Rosidi, and I am part of the Charm Collective. As you can see here, that is actually a friend of mine. Her name is Lainey, and she is featuring our rainbow charms. And we are a company that created an interchangeable hoodie charm. And so, while this has been so fun to create and wear initially, my sister and I were just messing around with colors and we had these ideas. It's now something that we feel we can brand from who we are and brand for everyone else to be able to have as much fun as we did, making them, wearing them, changing our outfits. So this actually all began with my sister, Vanessa. She was actually creating sweatshirts and hoodies, and she wanted to start a company selling clothing. And that was going, really well. She was getting an LLC, those things, it was moving forward. And then she said to me one day, I really want to be able to attach hourglasses to the end of my hoodie string because, time is of the essence and time is important. And it's the one thing that we can't get more of. And it was really important to her. She's like, so I just want to wear that. And she said, but then I can't wash my hoodie. So there was the problem that we were then looking to solve. How do you put something on that you can take off because you want to be able to wash your hoodie? And when that, question came out, her, my mom, and I sat down, and my other sister eventually joined, and my husband, and we all just kind of engineered this drawing and process to figure out, how can you remove something so that you can wash it? And what we created is now a patent pending design. So there are 3 parts of it that are equally proprietary, and you can now put them on or you can take them off. And so this actually is a hoodie charm. And this I wear on my necklace very often. And you can also put them on to the end of any string. So it could even be your shoes. It could be your sweatpants. It could be your hoodie. But our mission for the company really is to empower creativity and uniqueness in clothing. And if you see the single quote around NESS on the mission, my sister's name is Vanessa. And we always called her Ness growing up, and so originally her one company was going to be Oneness, and that was going to be part of the hoodie and the sweatshirt collection. But as we've moved forward in this, and now we have these charms, that carrying forward the Ness part of it and the oneness and being unique is why she developed this, because you can now, if you want to wear the hourglasses, you can. If you want to wear cowboy boots, if you just want to wear the charms, if you want us to customize it, and I can take you to our website, you can do that, and you can have this uniqueness about you and show your own creativity. So we're looking to provide a simple, creative, and cost-effective outlet for displaying one's inner charm. And again, that goes back to the uniqueness and the oneness. It's the inner self, and we show the world who we are by how we show up and what we wear. So the market trend, though, which when we got into this and we were thinking about all the money and how do we scale this and all those things, it just so happened that the hoodie is the most often purchased article of clothing other than socks and underwear in the world. Everybody owns a hoodie, or they did when they were younger, or they are still wearing them now because it's warmth, and it's comfort. And so we don't want to sell hoodies. We want you to be able to have your hoodie, or maybe you get one as a present, or you buy one, when the new sports team changes their logo a little bit, but you can interchange your charms and still keep that comfort clothing. So we looked at the marketplace really closely before we started investing all this money. And we learned that between jewelry, clothing, accessories, costume jewelry, those other things that aren't fine jewelry, there is a huge market for it, but it is on an increase. And so when you think about last dollar spent, there's a huge marketplace where people are deciding, what do I want to buy? How do I want to spend my money? And they want to spend it often in clothing, accessories, and jewelry. So we want to be part of that market. I did provide a financial projection sheet, and these numbers are on trend with the growth amount that retail and wholesale trade is moving in terms of Like once you get out there and you're established and you look at like year after year, how you're able to stay on track with the market basically. So there was like a percentage that we used to calculate these. And then we looked at, all of our bills and things that we were spending. And if you can take a look at the very bottom, the ROI shows that we are profitable. And we've spent 2 years kind of perfecting the quality so that it is a very low cost for us to be able to make the pieces. We did a lot at home first, which saved us a lot of money. Okay, our distribution plan. So online, we have website sales and we have a paid CEO company. We have about 40,000 followers that are a conglomerate of the Instagram influencers who have said, I want to wear your product. I want to model it. I want to push it out there for you. I have a list on the next page of all the online boutique shops that are in Delaware, and that's really where we want to get our start. We're an LLC in Delaware. I went to the University of Delaware, and they have entrepreneurship incubators, and we want to get in there and, figure out how do we make this right where we are. And we're looking for brand ambassadors like in some high schools or at the college. We've done a couple trade shows that we did the Philadelphia gift show. We did New York now. We just got back a week ago. And we have some things upcoming that are going to help, put our product out there. And then we're looking at QVC. We talked to them twice now. In February, the Flyers have a set. The 76ers have a set. We're doing them as gift baskets just to get them into the hands of, those major outlets. But we were able to customize for their logos, their colors, their brands. I know I'm running out of time a little bit. So the Delaware retail, this is a list of all the stores we went through, the places where we want to send a sample and start to make contact. And then this is what we want to use the funding for. So we're going to move into necklaces. We've got book bag adaptations that you can use, earrings. The charms will be interchangeable beyond just the hoodie. And so that's what we need updated inventory molds for, just being able to sell the charms once you have the hoodie. And we need a printer so we can keep moving all of the different options forward. And then SEO packaging is very expensive, but that's how you get your stuff to market. Okay. I know I was speeding there at the end, so thank you. And if you have any questions, please let me know.